I don't want you to get distorted. Okay. All right, we'll bow in. Ready? Up. Salute. Okay, first exercise, feet shoulder width. Did Anthony join in? Oh, okay. Ready? First exercise. Turning. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, to the side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. To your left. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. To your left. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, one more time. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. To your left. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Hands on your waist. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Center, cross, knees, circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Center. Hands on your waist. Neck turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Center, tilt to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Okay, down, circular movements. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Center, hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Spread your feet. Turn your shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Stretch it out. Switch. 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 Straighten front knee. Switch. 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 center. Okay, Sana, shake it up. Okay. Do you want to stand in the middle here somewhere so you can see better? Yeah, you just can't actually look from the side like that. Okay, deep breathing. You stand in the middle somewhere. Deep breathing. Inhale, up on your toes. And down. Hands up, pull in. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, one more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, hands to your waist. Shoulder roll. Reverse. And center. Okay, press, release, exhale, inhale. Okay. Exhale, inhale. Okay, not too physical. Try to let your arms relax. stop. Hands up. Pull in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, circular movements. Knees and elbows. Reverse. And center. Okay, palms down. Bigger circle. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, shake it out. Hands on your waist, side to side. Just shift your weight. Okay, gonna press down on one side, lift on the same side. Switch. Okay, toe down, left side, insert the needle, right side down, hands up and down. Switch. And down. Shake it out. Deep breathing. Hands up. Okay, leg swing. Switch. And center, side to side. Switch. And center. Shake it out. Hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, hold the ball. See, like this. Okay, spread your feet. Go forward to the side and back. And center. Switch. Okay, center. Crossed arms, right foot forward, open and close. Switch. Okay, center. Circular movements. Okay, lower hoop. Relax the shoulders. Shoulder height. Elbows down. Lower, palms down, straighten up. Fingertips down, expand, straighten the elbows and knees, lift the neck. Okay, deep breathing, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, diagonal flying. Switch. Okay, cloud hands, feet shoulder width, feet parallel. Okay, palms down, lift up, turn the palms out, carry tiger to the mountain. Infinity sign. Form the fist. Okay, palms together, strum the lute. Okay, turn, draw the bow. Okay, fan through the back. Okay, center. Raise the hand. Okay, palms down, deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so that does it for the fundamentals and the basic warm-ups. But Eddie, do you want to work with Anthony? You still remember some of the form? Do you want to do it on the other side with Eddie first to review, or you want to? Maybe you can start out here, Eddie, and then if he forgets, you can take him, Anthony, on the other side. And then you're trying a class? Yeah. Yeah. So you have a little background, and have you done any? No. Okay. So mine will work with you on the other side. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go through short form. All right, ready? Yeah. So you can follow along the best. Yeah. Okay. Ready? Preparation. Begin. Brush knee 4 times. Okay, deep breathing. Okay, we'll go through that again. Ready? Okay, we'll go through the long form. You can stay along with us. Okay, all right, ready? So, all right. So it's just the obliques, and there's a few sections in there. I'll name those when we get there. Okay, preparation. So this is just like the beginning of the Tai Chi Paradigm. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip. Hold the ball to diagonal flying. Shift and step up. Press forward. Raise the hand. Bend from the waist. Stork flaps wings. Turn. Brush knee 4 times. Third brush knee. Close the door. Form the fist and punch. Divert, block and punch. Cross the arms, leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Carry tiger to the mountain. Cross the arms. Raise the hand. Stork flaps wings. Brush knee. Oblique. Turn. Did I do that? An extra move? So these are your obliques. Steer to the corners. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Oblique single whip. Turn to fist under elbow. So let's just review that again, right? So after carry tiger to mountain, actually in a cross hand, we turn the shoulders like this and set up that foot. Left foot, turn to your right, brush knee and push. So it's the same brush knee, then we're going to do a 180-degree turn. Brush knee and push. Right side, grasp the sparrow's tail. Leads you to single whip, and that's to the opposite corner or the front corner. Then we're going to pivot and pivot, turn, and here's fist under elbow to repulse the monkey. Left side first, go 3 times backwards. Neutral position, lower the hoop, twist step, carry tiger to the mountain, open the stance, hold the ball, shift your weight, diagonal flying. Shift, step up, press forward, raise the hand, bend from the waist, stork flaps wings. So that's extra, and then we go into one brush knee before insert needle. Fan through the back. Turn, parry, and punch. Form a fist, but step backwards. Divert, block, and punch. Step up, grasp the sparrow's tail. Hook your wrist to single whip. First set of cloud hands, hold the ball. Single whip. Turn, then we'll do a setup. Flip the hands over. High pat the horse. Flip the hands over. Cross and fold the elbows. Right kick. Set up. Cross the arms. High pat the horse. Flip it over. Fold. Left kick. Step behind and pivot and turn. Follow someone in front of you or beside you. Fold and left heel kick. Brush knee and push right side. Brush knee and push left side. Next, forming the hoop horizontal. Go to your right side again. Like brush knee, but change the palm to a fist, planting punch. Turn, parry and punch. Step up. Flip the hands. High pat the horse. Flip the hands, fold. Open the stance, cross behind. Face the corner. Beat the tiger, stroke down, go to the back side, beat the tiger, lower hoop, cross the arms, heel kick, right side, 2 punches to the ear, left hand on top, cross, flip it over, fold, spread the feet, parting leg, step down, crossover, pivot, cross, fold. That's the parting leg right. Parry and punch. Then it continues, resumes as in the beginning. Punch, divert, block, and punch. Cross the arms. Leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Bring the hands down. Carry tiger to the mountain. Cross the arms, turn to the left corner, do the oblique movements, second time. So right and left brush knee, return 180 degrees, brush knee and push, grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip. Hook your wrists. Single whip, hold and reverse the ball to the right, diagonal flying. Okay, we can pause here for a second. Yeah. Okay, shake it out. Deep breathing. So those, I'll go over that again. So those, beginning movements, there's a repeat. There's the obliques, And then there's that reverse the ball just before the diagonal flying on the right side where we do the Jade Lady Work shuttle. So let's review the kicks again. From the kicks, we'll go get to that point. So after the first set of cloud hands, we end up pivoting like this. So that's what I call a setup. We flip the hands over, cross the forearm, spread the hands horizontally, sit back and flip over, fold the elbows and step up to the right foot position, toe down, lift the knee, kick. There's your right kick. Set up, cross the arms, open, flip over, toe out, fold the elbows, left kick. Cross behind, go to the empty stance right, then we pivot and we turn. Bring your upper hand down, fold the elbows, left heel kick, and down. And here's the two brush knee, one right and one left. Then we turn to a planting punch, and we turn. Parry and punch. We step up, so this is the same hand movements as we did in the first set of kicks, except it turns into the corner, and we're going to do beat the tiger movements. So there's one on the right, and we move to the left. So these are essentially the same hand positions as Jade Lady Work Shuttle. Then we turn back to the front. So we have to pivot the front foot until we get to this stance. Clench the fists, lower hoop, cross the forearms, level the elbows, lift the knee, heel kick, bring the hands down to a lower hoop to two punches to the ear. So that's about where the temples are. Cross the forearms, flip it over, toe out and step up, lift the knee and the elbows, parting leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way around. Bring the left hand on top after you flipped it over, fold the elbow, lift the knee, parting leg, and stroke down. So once you do the parry and punch the second time, form the fist, step up and repeat. Carry tiger to the mountain. Cross the arms. Then we're going to do the obliques a second time. Left side, round out, twist step and turn, brush knee and push. Right side, grasp the sparrow's tail. Hook your wrist, turn all the way to the front. And this is where we have hold and reverse the ball. Okay, now we face the street. We're going to do 5 part the horse's name. Then we step up. We have one on the left, part of the 5. Then we're going to step up again and do 2 more. Cross over. Here's your Jade Lady Work Shuttle. Now we're going to pivot twice. 2 heel pivots all the way to the opposite corner. We step and step, get to the right side. Jade Lady work shuttle. We stroke down and we do a pot the horse's mane. Now we cross over, do the mirror to that. Now here's the left side. Jade Lady work shuttle. That happened after pot the horse's mane, just like before. Now we pivot, pivot, step and step. Then we're back to the corner where we typically would do grass the sparrow's tail. So grass the sparrow's tail is always followed by single whip before any of the cloud hands. So we're back to here. Now the second set of cloud hands happens. And then another series of new movements. It's the downward posture. Snake 6 out tongue. So this happens right after the second set of cloud hands. Go down, step up. Golden cockroach stands on one leg. Step down, token kick, golden cockroach on the opposite side. And then the form repeats again. So that's the only new piece that's there in the long form. And we're at the repulse the monkey section again. So once you complete the repulse the monkey, we have the second twist step carry tiger to the mountain. And we open the stance. Hold the ball, shift diagonal flying, step up, press forward, and this is the second set that leads us to the second insert needle, brush knee and push, and we're at insert needle. Then fan through the back is the second time. Turn, parry, and punch in this format is second time. And then we step up, punch, divert, block, and punch. And we step up again to grasp the sparrow's tail. The single whip. And this is where third set of cloud hands happens. So going through the third set of cloud hands. Hook your wrists. Okay, after third set of cloud hands, we have, what do we have? Palm strikes face. And here we have the single lotus kick. And now brush knee left push. So just follow along. This is just sort of give you an overall view of what the form is. Step down. Punch down the crotch and the step up. So that piece is pretty short. Grasp the sparrow's tail. And we're back to single whip. So single whip's kind of a setup, a starting position in the sequence. Now we turn. We're going to do the second downward posture. Snake 6 out tongue. Pull down. Step up. A cross hand position like just before golden cockerel, but we're going to stop at the cross hand. Reverse and ride the tiger. Left palm strikes face. 180-degree turn again, double lotus kick, draw bow to shoot tiger, and then we repeat. Palm strikes face, turn to parry and punch, and then the setup. High pat the horse. So the setup is before high pat the horse, before palm strikes face, and then we step up to grasp the sparrow's tail again. Hook your wrist to single whip. Hold the ball. Reverse the ball a second time. Right side diagonal flying a second time. And we close the form. Okay, deep breathing. So when you go through the long form, if you pick out where the cloud hands are, then you know what the next section would be. So right after the first set of cloud hands, it's the kicks. After the second set of cloud hands, you have downward posture. After the third set of cloud hands, you have the palm strikes face. And in between the spaces where there's the new postures, you have a lot of the repeat. So in the first section of the form before cloud hands has the obliques twice, and you have the insert needle section. Then later on, after cloud hands, and you have the repulsive monkey again, then that kind of gives you a big review and a repeat. So that's how, if you're trying to think of the form logically, there's that specific order. And then, when I break the movements down, that just gives you sort of the geometry of the positions and the integrity of the position as you kind of move from one position to the next, because we're doing movements in space. So three-dimensional movement really requires some dimensional space and filling the volume of that space. So as you start to define your position, then you start to see where the transitions are taking you into the corner or into the front side. So your body starts to recognize. So that's what proprioception is. You start to merge the movements, because hand movements and body movement and foot movements all become part of the integration. Sometimes you can call it the harmony of the movements are blending together. But then, they don't just blend for the sake of blending. There's a relationship of the right and left sides correlating and building, the cross-lateral relationship. So balance, just like this, that there's a relationship between the right and left side to create balance. Balance is always something that your system is doing, with movement or standing, or we're dealing with different positions your limbs are in. So your limbs are in different positions based on the posture. So there's 37 postures in the form, and those 37 postures are just, frequently replaced or resequenced in the long sequence. So that's what you're doing. Then the footwork is a mapping. And can you recreate the mapping of a lot of our traditional forms? You can, but it's not going to have any logic to it. So, the old masters that created these forms, the logic behind their patterns and footwork was the patterns and footwork that they thought would be the most effective in the application of the technique. So one leads into another. Now, if you just took a bunch of postures and strung them together because you think it looks good, it actually is choreographing a sequence, which was choreographed a long time ago. But if you don't understand the logic behind what the teachers were thinking, then you're just doing a dance. So that's not what Tai Chi is. Tai Chi is not a dance. It looks like a dance. People see Tai Chi doing it in slow motion, they would say, well, that looks like ballet. difference is the conscious intent and the functionality of the movement. So once you bring in that, then it changes, becomes another animal. It's completely different. That brings up, someone tried a class the other day and kind of brought this up. And sometimes I address this too. It's like when we do our warm-ups, and we do a lot of them, they're like 30 to 40 minutes of warm-ups. The person says, so the question was, so when does Tai Chi start? So when do you think Tai Chi starts? Actually, for someone that hasn't studied Tai Chi, they would say, well, I do that already. I do these waist twists. I stretch like that. But, because you're doing Tai Chi, did you change the body? So the body works the same. Doesn't matter how you stretch or what groups of muscles you stretch in the different disciplines. It's the same stretch. You can stretch when you jog. You can stretch when you do gymnastics. You can stretch when you're stretching the same group of muscles. And what's the reason for stretching? It's to inhibit the contraction that shouldn't be there, the erroneous tension. So the more flexible you are, the less likely that your muscles will overreact prematurely. When the muscles react prematurely, you get stiff and you get tense, right? So when does that happen? Stress, situational. If you're about to fall, you tense. You over-tense because you don't want to fall. And if you over-tense and you can keep that tension, then the likelihood of an injury is more. When you're driving and you're about to hit something and you tense, that's the worst thing for you to do. All the collarbones that get broken and so forth, it's because of people locking their shoulders and then they break the clavicle area. In fact, when you tense in a situation, you get rear-ended, you're going to have a neck injury. Not a neck injury, but a neck injury. And that happens because you stiffen, and the forces that act on the contracted muscle is too great for the muscle to resist it, and then there's injury. So you either tear the muscle, you put it into a situation where it's compromised, and that force will cause the muscle to, it's like getting a sprain. If you twist your ankle and you don't relax, the muscle gets injured, and ligaments or tendons or the blood vessels get compromised, and you get all that bruising and swelling. That's what happens when you sprain. So every joint does the same thing when it's under either force or overextended, or so your body, goes through that as a defensive mechanism. So when you stretch, then that helps you increase the range of motion. So we're concerned with movement, and we want to move softly and gently. What's the big conflict? Tension, right? It doesn't allow the joint to relax. Other than if you have an injury, there's going to be tension in the joint because, your proprioception, that sensory system knows that could be pain. So it restricts you from moving. So if you have an injury, say you're a performer and you're at the top of your game or whatever it is, and you get an injury and you're making these, full circle turns or whatever it is, you can't do them because your body doesn't allow it. It breaks the program that's up here and doesn't allow it to happen. So you don't perform as well. So that's why, your system will compromise anything that you do. So that's why we try to get into the mindset of doing the movements correctly by letting go, relaxing. The more we integrate the body, the softer the arms and the softer the rest of it can be, right? So if you soften the legs and the torso, then your arms will be softer. You soften the torso, your legs will be softer. You soften your legs, then your torso was free to move. But if you don't integrate that and you just practice it without understanding it, then it doesn't go anywhere. It just stays the same. So that's why even deep breathing, when we're doing this, even though we do it 50,000 times a class, it's learning this movement, opening up your torso. So let's do this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And the more relaxed your upper body is in motion, then the less, less likely you're going to lose your balance. And then when you lift up, you lift straight up. You have to keep your spine straight. And when you open, you take your breath in. When you exhale, you let everything sink. And that sinking is relaxing your skeleton so it drops. And that's actually good for stress relief. And it helps, calm you down. So this movement, this triangle, so we talk about triangles, squares, and hoops. So if you go into your triangle, what happens over time is your body starts to recognize what our center line is. And it starts to get rid of any excessiveness, because then it starts to know the position. Then you form your circle. So the circle is round, but it's created. So your skeletal structure has to create a feeling of roundness. And then when you elongate your arms, then you let your limbs expand, and that's how we release the tension. But that's finding those shapes without putting excessiveness in it. Because unless you go to these positions enough, your body doesn't know what excessiveness is. Well, when I use the term, you know what excessive is. It's extreme. But does the body know what excessive is? It's just assuming, or you're assuming the body knows it, when the body may be not ready to know it. So then you have to go through this process of finding those positions, going there, because there's more than just getting from point A to point B. Your wrist, your forearm, your elbow, your shoulder, your torso, everything has to feel that same relaxation, or otherwise it doesn't know. So you could relax your arm, but is the rest of the body relaxed? See, that's part of it. So, this is something that's discovered over time, but this is something that the body over time, that when it recognizes it, allows you to evolve. And if Tai Chi is just a sequence, and you don't evolve, then there's no benefit. The evolving and letting the body, pick up on these nuances is what makes the mind and the body relationship change. And that change is something that's beneficial. So a lot of tension in the back, lower back, is from tension in the back of your legs. Because those muscle groups are connected, different part of your body where they attach to the bone. And if there's tension in one area, it's going to affect the other area. But what affects the back is lack of movement, or maybe a disc out, or your bed. Your bed is critical in your position, because you're lying on it, and your body's completely relaxed when you're sleeping, because it's almost like, because you're in that subconscious, your body's just there. So it's going to distort with the mattress. And if you hold the position over extended period of time, it kind of could change positions. That's how you wake up with a stiff neck, or you wake up with your back not feeling good, or your hip, or that. It's the bed. Okay, we'll bow. Okay.